guys. So offensively, you know what they're going to do. They're going to run the ball. That will be the goal for Houston, the Marsh Falcons, to try to stop the run today from the Mayville Cardinals.
And speaking of Joe Promisberger, what you didn't mention from Joe Promisberger, a 94-yard kick return to tie the game at 7. If you look up in the top, Mackay, and when I talked to Scott, he said that was the biggest key for them was he ran that 94-yard kick return back, and he said for a lot of the times they're on the right side of those kick returns.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing it now. Joe Promisberger had 106 total yards on the kick return last year, like you said, the long of 94. And the touchdown. So it should be interesting, very dynamic on the ground, both obviously in the return game and, of course, rushing the football. Should be a good matchup today. I think we're going to take a second step away here from some of our sponsors, but when we come back, we will have some of the defensive stats here for your Mayville Cardinals. You're listening to Mackay Ackerman, Justin Schwartz-Miller, and, of course, Jace Ackerman down on the portable. We'll be back here on Jeff's Livestreams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to pinobuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Skyline. Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. You're listening to Justin Schwartz-Miller and Mackay Ackerman. Mackay, this Mayville team got bounced earlier in the playoffs last year, lost a little bit, but they're a very young team. You can see they got a lot of juniors on their team this year. Not a whole lot of senior leadership on this team. Obviously, they got Stager, who's a senior, and Drinkwine and Bronecki. But other than that, Brody Zitlow, and then not a ton of seniors. Emerson Middlestat, the quarterback. But you see it in the defensive stats that Mackay's going to bring up that the senior leadership was big last week.
Yeah, you've got some younger guys on the team, so that's especially when you need a lot of senior leadership. Just because you have little seniors doesn't mean that they can't bring a lot to your team, especially guiding those underclassmen and some of the juniors. So I'll run you through some defensive stats here, what I've got. I'm going to bring you through tackles for loss, some important things like that. Let's start with tackles. Leading the team last week, Owen Stager, he had 7 total tackles, 3 solo and 4 assisted. Right behind him, Tate Drinkwine. He had 6 total, 5 solo, and 1 assisted. And then right behind him, Brady Zitlow, 5 total, 3 solo, and 2 assisted. Devin Wendorf, 5 total, 2 solo, 3 assisted. And then 3 players with 4 total tackles. That's Kevin Keller, Joe Promersberger, and Landon Baker. Moving on to tackles for loss. Total, they had 5 last week, 2 of them coming via Owen Stager, 2 of them coming via Tate Drinkwine. And then that final tackle for loss was actually for 21 yards coming from Kellen Schaefer way down that list. So good for him getting on this stat sheet. That tackle for loss actually marked it down as a sack. So Schaefer had 1, and then the other sack last week coming by Tate Drinkwine.
half a sack. I think they both had half a sack.
Oh,
I think they got the sack
just
together.
Just sacks on yards here, so I'm not exactly sure, but give them both half a sack. Nonetheless, they got to the quarterback at least once last week, which is something we like to see. Besides that, not too much defensively. We've got a couple different things. We did have an interception last week. That was by, let me scroll over, Joe Promersberger.
Yeah, Promersberger had a big week last week, and every time I talk to someone from Mayville about him, they love this kid as an athlete. I mean, he can run. He does everything right. Yeah,
I mean, talk about a big junior like that and Joe Promersberger. Looking to have another big week this week. Obviously, he had that long 94-yard kick return for a touchdown. He had an interception on the defense, a couple of tackles, and he was running that ball as well. So should be a fantastic, dynamic threat here for the Cardinals. I say the key to the game is look to get him involved, and that's pretty much all I've got for defense. So I think we'll kick it to ads once again, and when we come back, Justin, you will have a special talk about your talk with head coach, right?
Yes, I will. We'll talk about what we had this conversation with Scott Hilber earlier, but my audio file got corrupted and I couldn't get another one before the game today. So I'll pretty much run you through what he said and what we talked about and give Mackay a little bit of insight as well. But we will step aside on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperations with Jeff's live streams. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller, Mackay Ackerman, and Jace Ackerman down there on the portable. We'll be back after this.
Improvements LLC is a proud sponsor in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
All-Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Mayville at Ray Dunn Field as the Cardinals take on the Houston Marsh Falcons, the co-op team between Houstonford and Horicon. Listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Mackay Ackerman and Jace Ackerman down on the portable on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. We're going to talk about that interview that I had with Scott Hilbert today. Scott, I started off the interview asking him about the game from last week, and the first thing he mentioned to me was, for a week one game, we always try to have a tough test. And Mackay, we can talk about this a little bit just because you don't want to, I mean, obviously, see the college teams that generally play a middle-of-the-road MAC team or something like that in week one.
Ohio.
Miami of Ohio. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that game at all.
No, we will not.
But Mayville goes to Cedar Grove, who they generally play in that first game of the year, and they've split. I mean, they've played each other a couple times, and Mayville's won. Cedar Grove Belgium's won. It's been good games between these teams, and a 33-20 win for this Mayville team who we knew that they had a lot coming back, and they were still very young. They have a very good junior class and a very good sophomore class of athletes. They got the job done in a tough week 1 test, Mackay.
Yeah, I think the perfect week 1 game is one that's going to give you a challenge because you don't want to be coming out here playing FCS schools, right, and dominating them by 75 points or something like that. But you also don't want a team where they're going to make you look silly, right? You don't want to be on the other end of that. So I think a perfect team for Mayville would be that Cedar Grove Belgium team where they've split a couple times now, and they go in there, and obviously it's a close game, right? 33-20 is nothing to bat an eye at. That's a 2-score game, which may seem like a lot, but in high school football, that can be changed at the flip of a dime. So I think a perfect week 1 game is something like what they had last week. It really gets them prepared for the season, and obviously they have one more non-conference game here before jumping into conference play, and we know that flyweight conference is going to be a bloodbath like normal. So I think 2 good games here for Mayville to get them ready for the season.
And then I went into talking to Scott about tonight in this Horicon team. He's like, they have to limit the big play. That was the biggest thing. He said they had 2 really big plays against them last year, and he knows that their quarterback Got to make sure I got my name right here on their quarterback this year. It is Barrett Meyer. He said he's a very athletic quarterback. He runs well. He's got a good arm. He said we got to make sure we key up on him, and we got to get to him early. He said he knew that Lamira had sacked him 7 times last week, and they had him running around all over the field. He said he wants his defense to be aggressive, interior line like a Tate Drinkwine to be getting in there tonight. Obviously, Drinkwine had a big week last week with 7 tackles. Or 6 tackles, I think, right? 6? Right?
6 or 7.
6 or 7 tackles and a half a sack. And he wants that to keep rolling this week, and he wants his guys to keep improving. He said the biggest thing is obviously we have bumps and bruises. Everybody's healthy right now. They're in a good spot. He wants the boys to make sure they're physical, and we know that you're going to get that out of a Mayville team. And then one of his other big keys for tonight was making his offense his best defense. Control the clock with running on the ground, and that is exactly what they want to do night in and night out. You see it every year with a Mayville team like that, and he wants his team to be able to control it, maybe take 6, 7 minute, 8 minute, 10-minute drives, and that's what he wants. He obviously loves a big play, wants to have that big play every once in a while, but he wants to control the clock and take at least 6 minutes off on every drive.
Yeah, I think controlling the tempo will be a key to this game for the Mayville Cardinals. They want to get it going and take a lot of time off that clock on offense, control the tempo, and then on defense, flying to the ball, being aggressive, wrapping up, and making sure you're getting help with your tackles. I cannot stress to you how important tackling becomes within these first couple weeks. You don't really get to tackle much in the offseason, let's be honest. Those couple weeks starting practice, you don't want to injure your own guys. Some of these teams have very low numbers, so when you're in practice, you're not tackling, being aggressive because you don't want injuries. They can stack up real quick. So the first time teams are getting chances to tackle are going to be these first couple weeks games when they're non-conference games, and they're really important because you want to make sure that your team is ready. So another great test here for the Mayville Cardinals. Let's be honest, it's a non-conference game. It doesn't be the end of the world depending on how Mayville plays, but with conference play starting next week, they're going to want a good one here tonight.
Yes, this is a non-conference game, but this is a big-time rivalry between both of these teams. Both these teams want this badly. It's I think Scott said about 6 or 7 years ago, Houston did win this rivalry, but it's been Mayville all the way ever since. Obviously, we know the product that Mayville football has been putting on the field in the last 5 years. They have been fantastic, and overall, these kids are. It's a non-conference game, yes, but it is not a non-conference game. These kids want to play this like a conference game, because these 2 teams are going to hit each other hard. They're going to hit each other in the mouth, and they're going to want to play football just like that, because it doesn't matter if it's non-conference. It matters the fact that these schools are 5 miles apart.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of these kids know each other. I'm sure they grew up going to each other's houses, playing on the playground. But now they're on the football field. They're ready to take this game to them. Like you said, Mayville has been a very good team in that flyweight conference these last couple of years, taking it to this Houston Marsh Falcons team the last 6 or 7 years. But nonetheless, they're coming out for vengeance, too. They have the same rivalry, the same chip on their shoulder that this Mayville team does. So I'm really excited to see a good football game tonight.
All right, with about 1:55-ish to go in warm-ups, we will step aside on Radio Plus Video Sports and run a couple more ads in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. We'll be back after this, after probably about that national anthem with the starters for both teams on Jeff's Livestreams and Radio Plus Video Sports.
Hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Safety is first and foremost on what we do every day.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry, our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports. Going to give you those starters for the Mayville Cardinals, starting with the Mayville defense, starting at D-back. Number 3, Joe Promisberger. Number 4, defensive back Kevin Keller. Number 10, defensive back Brady Zitlow. Number 12, defensive back Emerson Middlestad. Number 21, the linebacker Devin Wendorf. Number 24, linebacker Landon Baker. Number 54, a linebacker Weston Teeters. Defensive lineman number 56, Kellen Schaefer. And a defensive lineman number 75, honorable mention All-State last year, Owen Stagger. Number 87, defensive lineman Tate Drinkwine. And number 88, defensive lineman Owen Bronecki. Cards are coached by Scott Hilber. You see the cards coming out there on that camera angle by Jace, going out to the Cardinal logo to sell it. Jump on there to start. Got a 5-mile-an-hour southeast wind coming today. 63 degrees for kickoff today. A brisk fall night. Feels like football weather, Mackay.
Definitely does feel like football weather. End of August, we're usually used to high 80s still. We're sweating up here in the booth. Shorts and T-shirts all around. Tonight, not the story. We see a lot of hoodies, a lot of pants, but it's football season, baby. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. A Week 2 matchup here versus Mayville and Houston.
Once again, let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is, and whether you're hopping into that Radio Plus Video Sports chat or the Jeff's Livestreams chat. I'll have both of them up, so let me know where. Just hop in. Let us know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is, whether you're a Cards fan or a Houston Marsh Falcons fan.
We like to hear from all fans out there.
All fans.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for. We know you're pretty close, Houston, so don't be afraid to put something in that YouTube comment section.
Horicon will receive from the north end zone, and Mayville will kick off the south side. Just about ready to get underway here at Ray Dunn, which just a couple of days ago had a volleyball court on it, Mackay.
Yeah, you see some of that aftermath down there of where the volleyball court was, and the Battle of the Marsh, the first outdoor volleyball match in Wisconsin state history. We were here for it. It was awesome. Lived up to all the expectations that were set, and man, it was a good time to be here. Nonetheless, we're back to football now here with the Mayville Cardinals in their first home game.
Back to football, and we're underway. Kickoff goes all the way down, returned up the middle. Trying to find a hole is number 4, Braden Steinke, and could not find a hole. Wrapped up by the Cards at about the 28, 29-yard line. It's a decent return to start. Good kick. They come out in a 4, twins to each side. Wow, I'm impressed here. Shotgun spread offense coming from the Marsh Falcons with Barrett Meyer in at quarterback, and he will take the snap. Drops back to pass, looks downfield, scrambles around, steps up in the pocket, breaks one tackle, spins off another, falls forward for a gain of about 5.
Yeah, good presence there from Barrett Meyer in the pocket. It collapsed pretty quick on him. Offensive lineman did not give him a lot of time. He's able to step up, make it a positive play, and just like that, the Houston Marsh Falcons are back on the ball.
Ready to go right away are the Marsh Falcons. Screen pass to the side, off the hands, an incomplete pass intended for Caleb Hodgson.
Good shots down there by Jace. We want to shout him out. It's his first game running the portable for us, first time being a crew member here at JLS, and we're really excited to have him down there. So give him a little bit of leeway on those shots, but so far he's been doing great.
He's been good. Mayville's defense scrambling to get ready so far. Meyer takes the snap in the shotgun, steps up in the pocket, wrapped up by Drinkwine, and a host of Cardinals step in. It's about a loss of 1. It'll be 4th and 6.
That's what we talked about, being aggressive and being fast to that football. Tate Drinkwine able to wrap up Meyer, no problem. And then the rest of the Cardinals come in and help him take him down.
It'll be 4th and 5, and we'll see Christian Schwartz come in here. Brendan Steinke go out, but Marsh Falcons are going to go for it. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Snap. RPO up the middle, hits his receiver, and he dropped it. In and out of the hands of Ethan Strife. And the Cards will have great field position to start at the Marsh Falcons 34-yard line.
Man, that is a bold decision, going for it in your own territory at the 34-yard line, especially on a 4th and 5. But I guess Houston decided they liked the look they got. He was open, just dropped the ball. It was ripped away from the defender on him. So now the Cardinals, very promising starting position.
We'll see Emerson Middlestat in this Cardinals offense to start. Promisberger will be one of the running backs, as well as Kevin Keller. And Brady Zitlow will be one of those ends. You got the prototypical flyway style offense. Handoff goes up the middle to Landon Baker. He powers his way forward for a gain of 7.
Definitely a typical flyway conference. They're going to run the ball up the middle, and then as soon as you think you got it figured out, they'll run it around the end.
2nd and 3 at the 27.5-yard line. Got to be accurate here, Mackay.
Yeah, it's very accurate. After your last incident, we want you to make sure you're extremely right.
Thank you.
Dom would be smiling right now.
Middlestat under center, Landon Baker behind him. Handoff goes to Schneider around the outside. Follows his blocks and met by a host of Marsh Falcons and brought back. Going to give him forward progress to the 27. He gained a half a yard.
He had the hole there for a moment, but by the time he was able to reach it, the hole closed. Good job by the defensive lineman and the linebackers crashing, and they're able to bring him down. A big 3rd down now for Houston and their defense.
See that Cards offensive huddle there. Middlestat right at the beginning and ready to roll. Shot by Jace right down the line to start this one. Switch back to the Mackay. Man in motion around the outside. Hand up goes to Baker up the middle. Bowers through a man for the first down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. First down, Cards.
Big first down there for the Cards. Do not want to stall out and go 3 and out. Instead, they pick up the first down, move the chains, and keep this drive going. Inside the 20 now.
In the red zone are the Cardinals at the 19.5-yard line. Good start to the game for this Mayville offense, and they're content with going 3 downs on everyone. Can get 3-4 yards at a crack. That's what they want.
That's exactly what they want. They'll run it on you. 3-4 yards a crack is a touchdown.
Handoff goes to Promisberger around the outside. He's got a lane down the sideline, inside the 5, stretches for the pylon, out at about the 3-yard line. Gain of 16. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3.
Nice run there from Promisberger. And now all the Cardinals have to do is punch it in a couple more times. Should find a way to find that end zone and get on the scoreboard here first.
Good angle by the defensive back to knock him out of bounds there. I didn't see a number on that one. Middlestat will go back under center. One receiver to the far left side. That is Brady Zitlow. Handoff goes up the middle to Baker, and he walks in for a Cardinal touchdown. 3-yard touchdown for Landon Baker, and the Cards take an early 6-0 lead.
Exactly what you want to do when you get it on the 34-yard line. You're in very good scoring position. You have a favorable chance of scoring, and that's exactly what the Cardinals do. All on the ground, they're able to punch it in, no problem, and they're the first on this scoreboard tonight.
When Milsna will come on for the extra point for the Cardinals. Holder will be Emerson Middlestat. Good snap, good hold, the kick is up, and it is good. The Cards lead 7-0. An early start, a quick start for the Mayville Cardinals. Here on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams. We'll be back with kickoff after this.
Make your next fundraiser fantastic with a Leroy Meats Brat Fry in Fox Lake or Horicon. It's the tastiest way to raise funds for your local nonprofit group. Stop in or call to sign up today. While you're there, check out Leroy Meats' freshest cuts of meat, award-winning sausages, an amazing sides, salads, cheese, heat and eat meals, and much more. Leroy Meats, your old-fashioned meat market in Horicon, Ripon, and Fox Lake. Find this week's lunch menu, coupons, and sale items at LeroyMeats.com.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams. Milsna will kick it off. Back to return for the Marsh Falcons is number 9, Christian Schwartz, and I believe that's number 7 over there, or number 4. We got Brendan Steinke, and it'll go to him. Steinke will start at about the 14-yard line. Powers up the middle of the field, cuts back, gets a big lane, and he'll start at about the 40-yard line, pushing the pile all the way forward to the 36-yard line. Good field position to start again for the Marsh Falcons.
Yeah, good second win there on the push from everybody. Gained about 5 more yards from where I originally thought he was going to be marked down. So love to see it go to the whistle. They're able to gain a couple more yards and hopefully do something with their favorable field position now.
Talk about this Marsh Falcons offense. We got Ethan Strife in there as a wide receiver. Brendan Steinke is a wide receiver. Baird Meyer at quarterback. A wide receiver, Jay Graven. Caleb Hodgson is a running back. And we got a flag to start. Offsides on the defense. A 5-yard penalty against the Cards. So good start to the drive for the Marsh Falcons.
Yeah, definitely give them even some more better field positioning here. I don't think that sentence made sense, but we're going to move past it.
Reed Vorlob in as a receiver as well. Joe Johnson as a lineman. I feel like I'm missing some linemen. Maybe I am. Maybe all because I got my other sheet sitting over on the ground over here. And tip pass on the outside. Good defensive play. I believe that was number 75. If I'm right, was I right on that, Mackay?
I believe so. 75 looked
Owen
like
Stagger?
Well, who else, right? He got a hand up on the pass from Barrett Meyer. He's able to deflect it down, and now it's 2nd and 5 here for this Houston Marsh Falcons team. What a fun name.
Bryce Franz and offensive lineman, and Jackal as well as Eli Coder. Oh, Mackay, there we go.
I was working on it.
Meyer drops back the pass, steps up in the pocket, breaks one tackle, spins forward for a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 2.
All right, really important 3rd down here for the Marsh Falcons. They have to pick this one up, probably get past midfield, and that's when you want to start going on your offense. So first a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 possibly.
Trips right, 2 receivers left. Empty backfield for the Marsh Falcons. Shotgun formation. Quarterback draw up the middle. Powers forward. Spins his way for the first down and a gain of 3 all the way to the 46-yard line, 47.
It's exactly what you needed. Barrett Meyer, a design quarterback draw. He's able to get exactly what they needed. Move the sticks here for the Houston Marsh Falcons, and now they just look to get past midfield.
They go right back to the line at the 47. Snap to Meyer. Handoff goes. Schwartz around the outside. All the way to the near sideline. Breaks one tackle. Runs over a man. Gets down to the 46 of the Mayville Cardinals. It's a gain of about 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Promisberger in there on the tackle.
Talk about some of these offensive weapons also playing defense. Promisberger once again flying to the ball, but talk about flying. This Houston team has got no chill. They just continue to push this offense.
Meyer with a quick pass behind his receiver, Brendan Steinke. Steinke didn't have his head turned at the time. It'll be 3rd and, I would say, a long 2 and a short 3.
Long 2, short 3. What's wrong with it?
Because it's about the half-yard line. Halfway between the 45 and the 46.
2.5 yards, please.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, thank you. 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Meyer in the shotgun. In motion. Goes Hodgson. To the left side now. Meyer has a blocker. Hodgson out in front. Spins around. Gets to about the first down marker where he's got it marked. He's going to get it. It's going to be a pickup of 3. First down, Marsh Falcons.
And the official will signal to move those chains. Another first down via the quarterback, Barrett Meyer, taking it himself. And just like that, Houston right back on the ball before the chains are even ready.
The poor chain man, they're going to have to work today. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. And we had a whole bunch of movement there. I don't know who moved first. It'll be a false start.
Indeed it will. A little bit of quick movement there. That's what happens when you move quick as an offense. Some of your offensive linemen get a little jumpy, and that's exactly what you see there. They move first. The Cardinals move secondly, but first will be backed up 5 yards, 1st and 15.
Had a couple receivers go right away. That far offensive lineman, number 66, would be Elijah Williams, moved, I believe, first at outside tackle. Meyer back in the shotgun with 2 receivers. Quick screen pass over to the left side. Caught, and Powers just about back to the sticks. Did Brendan Steinke. Wrapped up over there by Baker and Wendorf. Wendorf in on the tackle. 2 receivers to the right again. 2 men in the backfield this time, in motion. RPO and a swing pass around the outside. Breaks 2 tackles, just couldn't get his feet. He knew he had a chance there, was Christian Schwartz, but he gets back above the sticks, and it's 3rd and 9 now.
Yeah, Schwartz was definitely upset with himself there. He knew he could have got more, just couldn't get his footing down. Instead, it's a long 3rd down.
Meyer in the shotgun. Rolls to his far side of the field. Throws across his body over the middle. Caught by the receiver. First down, Marsh Falcons. There's a flag in the backfield. We will see what it'll go to. It'll be and right now as it stands, it's a 14-yard pass to Hodgson, but it's a holding penalty, and it'll come back. It'll be 3rd and 19 now.
Sounds about right. Barrett Meyer was flushed out of his pocket pretty quickly. He had time on the outside there, but that's exactly why one of those offensive linemen got their hands outside the numbers. Holding penalty, and we'll try 3rd down once again.
6:15 to go here in the first quarter, moving very quickly. It's like we got USA theme over for Houston. Not a whole lot going on in the Mayville student section. I don't see anything. We got movement again. It'll be offsides on Mayville, so they'll get 5 yards back. It'll be 3rd and 14.
I feel like this game is moving extremely quickly on both sides. I don't know what's going on half the time, and that one the defense did jump first. Got a couple of them to jump. One actually crossed the ball, so move them up 5 more yards. Still about 3rd and 13 here for this Houston team.
At the Mayville 47. 2 receivers left and 1 to the left, or 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Screen pass, and there's going to be another flag on this play. Catch was made by Hodgson. He got back to the original first down, or original marker, and it is a clipping block on Houston.
Don't see that too often.
I don't know if they're going to accept this or decline it, because still be 4th and 10.
I would assume you would decline it here.
See what the call is going to be. He's picking up the flag, and clipping, and they will accept it.
Wow, okay.
So it'll be a loss of 10. Well, you know what? Field position. You play the field position game. You could get a better field position if you're the Cards.
I guess I didn't realize that was a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, 10-yard penalty. So they go all the way back inside their own territory to the 37.
Yeah.
Deeper into their own territory. So 3rd and a country mile here. Meyer in the shotgun, drops back to pass. Looks all the way over, finds his receiver, and gets knocked out of bounds by Promisberger. Not a whole lot working for Brendan Steinke on that one. And I'm going to guess we are going to punt here from the 44-yard line.
I think that was the right call by head coach Hilbert. He obviously it worked out for him. It's 4th and still 20-something out there, so better field positioning pending the punt here from Houston.
Dangerous situation as well with Promisberger back to receive. Punt gets away, and it's not a great one. It's caught short by Middlestat. He'll come up the sideline. He's got a lane. He got a block. Down the sideline goes Emerson Middlestat. It ain't going to matter. It's going to come all the way back if he scores. It's going to be a blindside block. And Barrett Meyer seems to be down at the moment.
Talk about a heads-up play by Middlestat, though. Out of nowhere, he sees the ball coming at him. He says, all right, I'll put my hands up. Finds it in the gloves. He's able to take it down the sideline. We do have a penalty, though.
We will see what is called here. It is going to be a personal foul. Blindside block, hit to the head, whatever you want to call it. It'll be 15 yards. Hopefully Barrett Meyer is all right. You can see the trainer going out there right now to check on him. From the spot of the foul, so Mayville will have the ball most likely at their own probably 45-ish. Nope, they have it at the 49, so they mark the foul at about the 36-ish yard line.
Still works out pretty favorably for Mayville here.
Mayville has great field position once again, just inside their own territory. They'll start this drive at the 49-yard line of the Cards. Chain gang moving around. You can see them getting to their spots. We'll see what Middlestat in this offense can cook up here. Baker behind him. The up back on the right side is Devin Wendorf. Promisberger on the left side. He comes in motion. Handoff goes up the middle to Baker. Cuts through a hole. Spins off a tackle. Falls forward for a gain of 6, maybe 7. It'll be a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Baker doesn't go down very easy, Mackay.
No, definitely not. When you're a head-down, hard runner, you keep your feet moving. It's really hard to make that tackle. That's why I preach bringing multiple people to try to make that tackle. But when you have a back like that, good luck.
Couple of Marsh Falcons in on that tackle. I didn't really get a good look at who it was because there was 4 or 5 of them that made that tackle.
Well, let me tell you, you're going to need 4 or 5 of them to take down some of these backs.
You should have seen the guy they had last year, Hardesty. He was one big. he was a bruiser for this Cardinals team. And obviously they're relying on Landon Baker to really fill that role of Sawyer Hardesty. Middlestat calls Promisberger in motion. He drops back the pass, looking downfield, getting chased, gets it away, off the hands of his receiver, intercepted by a diving attempt by Caleb Hodgson.
Wow, what a play by Caleb Hodgson in the spot at the right time. Off the hands of one of his defenders, off the hands of the receiver, and back into the hands of Hodgson. Interception for Houston and a big turn of events.
Exactly what they needed at that moment. And I'm guessing that they will not have Barrett Meyer out there to start this drive. You will see A.J. Cluck in at quarterback, the freshman.
Welcome to the big leagues.
I thought that's what I saw in there, right? Yep, and he will give the handoff to the man who just got the intercept in Hodgson, and he's wrapped up immediately in the backfield. Baker was in on that tackle.
This Houston team, obviously more of a passing team than the Cardinals, but right now you're starting quarterback out after being blindside block to the head or whatever you wanted to call it. So now you have a freshman in there. You're going to see a lot more running now.
Still in this spread offense, 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Cluck in the shotgun. Drops back the pass. It's a screen pass, and it's overthrown, picked off by Middlestat. Down the sidelines. There he goes. It'll be a pick 6 for the Cards. Quarterback, defensive back, Emerson Middlestat throws a pick. He'll take one back for 6.
Talk about fixing your own mistake there. Emerson Middlestat, so far fantastic on the defensive side. He was able to pick up that punt in the air, run it back down the sideline. Obviously, we get the flag that brings it back, but then he throws an interception and gets it right back, takes it for 6, and just like that, the Cardinals lead this one 13-0. Could be 14 pending a PAT.
Milsno will come on to kick said PAT. I wish I had my numbers correctly to write down how far that was, but I'll be able to look at it at halftime. Milsno will kick the PAT, a low line drive, and it finds its way through. 14-0 lead for the Cards. We will step aside on Radio Plus Video Sports. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Mackay Ackerman and Jace Ackerman on the portable. We'll be back after this.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back here at Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Pick 6 from the Cards. Milsna tacks on the extra point. It's 14-0. You will see Milsna kick it off from right to left here. Back deep to receive it again. It'll go into the end zone. Steinke didn't want to play that one.
Might be better just to take the touchback there. He didn't have a really good read on it. It's hard to see that ball, especially the state of the sky that we're at right now. So he'll take the touchback, start the ball at the 20. And this Houston team now comes out looking to do some damage, down by 14, still in the first quarter.
Freshman quarterback A.J. Cluck will have to just get his wits about him again. He's right back out there immediately. It's in the backfield once again with Hodgson. Handoff goes to the outside to Christian Schwartz. He's wrapped up by Kevin Keller alongside Owen Stagger.
You know, if this run game doesn't start going for the Marsh Falcons, they are going to have to rely on that passing game. So especially for freshman QB A.J. Cluck, he's got to have a short memory. Forget about that one and continue to move forward.
Schwartz comes out. Steinke comes back in. Nobody in the backfield, trips to the right, twins to the left. Shotgun snap goes to Cluck. Throws it over the middle, too short for his receiver. Looking for Ethan Strife. All of a sudden, it's 3rd and 10. Maybe 11. They lost one on that first one on a tackle for loss from Owen Stagger.
3rd and 11 here. Houston look for them to pass the ball again. It's hard when you have a freshman in there who didn't know he was playing today. 2 backs in the backfield with A.J. Cluck. He's in the shotgun. Motion from the right side. He'll come. Handoff up the middle. And met by a gang of red shirts. Gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Bottom of the pile, I see number 88, Owen Brodecki, in on that tackle. As well as I saw number 68, Jerry Bromley. Brodecki in there as well, and I think we will elect to punt. And punting against this team, still very scary. It'll be Promisberg. You also lost your punter with Barrett Meyer going down as well. So now we got a different punter in there as well.
Should be interesting here. He got the snap, got the punt off, and it's blocked.
Tipped. And he can't run. Maybe he can run. It was tipped. He goes down the sideline. I was very confused. Everybody's confused right here.
I think the officials
even if it's
have to
tipped,
get together.
it's got to be a clean block, I believe. So he should be getting the ball. The Cards should get the ball right there. It should be down at the 30-yard line.
Yep.
First down, Cardinals. I was like, why did they let the play run there? But nonetheless, it was about a 10-yard punt.
I have no problem with that. Let the play run and then figure it out afterwards.
Cards look to see to get maybe a couple fingers on that. And we'll see this Emerson Middlestat-led Cardinals offense once again. With 3 minutes to go in the first, Cards already up 14-0.
Last time we saw this offense out here, it ended in an amazing interception, but Middlestat said, let me have that ball back, ran it back for 6 of his own on defense, so look for that ball on the ground once again.
Handoff goes to Promisberger, Fowers on the right side, and gets wrapped up by Hodgson by the ankles. Actually, that was Schwartzen on the tackle. It's Kristen Schwartz that made the tackle there. Jersey a little hiked up in the back. It was number 9. A couple changes coming in. Wendorf comes out, as well as Brady Zitlow. I saw Tanner Schneider come in, as well as number 88, Owen Brodecki. Cards go to the line. 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line. Pitch goes to the outside to Schneider. Schneider fouls his block, stiff arms a man down inside the 20. Powers to the 16, 17-yard line. First down, Cardinals.
Talk about power backs. Schneider's just taking the Houston Marsh Falcons with him. Stiff arms one of them off of him and then takes one down to the ground with him. So
did a great job fouling his blockers, using his hands to direct traffic. And all of a sudden, Mayville back in the red zone.
Dangerous team in the red zone. It takes one snap, and just like that, they put 6 more up. The Marsh Falcons have to be disciplined on defense here.
Promisberger goes in motion. The pitch goes to him around the right side. Cuts back up the middle, spinning around, wrapped up by, I think, almost the entire linebacker core of the Marsh Falcons after a gain of 4, maybe 5. It was 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. He was probably right in saying on that, too.
I didn't see a stray defender anywhere. They were all in that big pile trying to tackle him. So,
ball at the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. A first down would make it 1st and goal for the Cards. 2 receivers to the left side is Zitlow and Schneider. Middlestat hands up the middle to Baker. He fouls his blocker, cuts around the outside, breaks 2 tackles, spins away, powers inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. What a run from Landon Baker.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is
line knocking on the door of that end zone there, and if history repeats itself, we'll see 6 more points coming real soon from this Cardinals team.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. We'll see if they go back to the power back, Landon Baker. Hard to say a power back. He's not a very big guy. Listed at, let's see here, 5'10", 180 pounds. I think 5'10's generous. And sweep around the outside to Promisberger. Powers through, breaking some tackles. Can't get a push on the line. He'll get down to the 2-yard line, a gain of 2.
Just continuing to inch their way forward, do the Cardinals. Eventually they'll be there.
35 seconds to go in this first quarter. Cardinals knocking on the door on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from, looks like the 2.
2.5, maybe 3. I can't really tell too well. They're just inside the kick line for extra points, so got to be the 2.5. Handoff goes to the outside. Spinning in his way to the end zone is Devin Wendorf. It's 20-0 Cards.
20-0, and pending the PAT, it'll be 21-0. Ending the first quarter could be, and Houston's got to get some offense going if they want to have a chance in this one.
And my guess is that Barrett Meyer will be done for the day. I see his jersey's pretty hiked up on the bench. Millsno will come on to tack on the extra point for the Mayville Cardinals. And he's 2 for 2 on the day so far. Hit a low line drive on his last one. Like to get that one a little more up, and he does, and it's through the uprights. It's 21-0 Cards. So the Cards score a 2-yard touchdown from Devin Wendorf. We'll be back after these messages on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperations with Jeff's Livestreams.
Here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn in Mayville. Owen Millsna to lead things off here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams with 11 seconds to go in this first quarter. Cards lead 21-0. He will kick from south to north. Ball goes a high kick. Nice backspin, sticks in the ground. Picked up and powering forward to the 27, 28-yard line. Just about the 30 as that extra reach on the return from Quinn Jackal. This Cardinals defense has done a very good job. They got a pick 6 already. Couple 3-and-outs, a stop on 4th down to start the game. They've done everything right they've wanted to do, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, there's a lot of success stories, and like you say, we haven't even made it out of the first quarter yet. Houston's got to get something going here.
A.J. Kluck fumbles the snap, ball's on the ground. We'll see which way it goes. It's going to go to Houston, but it's a loss of 2 to start this drive.
Lucky break there, but that'll be the first quarter. 21-0 in favor of your Mayville Cardinals. Houston on offense, but got some work to do. We'll step aside here. You're listening to Mackay, Justin, and Jace on Jeff's Livestreams in cooperation with Radio Plus. We'll be back.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Skyline Home Improvements LLC is a proud sponsor in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. A.J. Kluck back in at quarterback. 2 running backs to each side. 1 running back to each side, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Back in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle and met by 3 Cardinals right in the middle there. Leading the charge was none other than Landon Baker.
Yeah, who else? Landon Baker. He's been all over the field tonight. We can say that about quite a few Cardinals. A lot of success going from offense to defense. These players play their positions well, and they do it on both sides of the ball, which is so impressive at this level.
And they got a lot of guys that play both sides of the ball. And it's a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 14 now at the 26-yard lines of the Marsh Falcons. Kluck in the shotgun. Hodgson and Schwartz in the backfield with him.
Taking a long time to snap here is A.J. Kluck.
Snaps it. Hands off. 2 running backs run into each other, and wrapped up immediately by Owen Steger was Caleb Hodgson.
It's really hard when you game plan all week knowing that your quarterback is going to be in there, and then a couple drives in, he goes down. I doubt he's coming back the rest of this game. Now you have to ride it out with a freshman back there, and so far it's been very underwhelming for Houston.
Reed Vorlob will punt for the Marsh Falcons. Looks like they have one too many guys on the field. They got one guy coming off. Oh, nope, he's going to go all the way to the side. You got two guys out there on the right side, one guy on the left. Joe Promisberger back to receive. Once again, always a dangerous person to receive the football. They got that one away cleanly. Promisberger catches it at the 47-yard line of the Marsh Falcons. Powers up the right-hand sideline. Wrapped up and tackled inside the 35 and about the 34. Nice about 10, 15-yard return from Joe Promisberger. Right, 13 yards exactly would be my guess. A guesstimate, as they say. But another time we'll see this Cardinals offense start deep in Marsh Falcon territory.
Yeah, definitely the story of the day so far is how well that these Mayville, how lucky that they've been that they've had such good field positioning. Credit that to their defense, who's kept up a 0 on that board so far and continues to provide for this offense.
Once again, hop into that YouTube chat. Let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is, whether you're a Cards fan or a Houston Marsh Falcon fan. We don't discriminate. Handoff goes to Tanner Schneider. Got a lane in the middle. Powers forward to about the first down marker, and it looks like he got it, a gain of 10. 10.5 is the generous way to say it. Schneider with 2 first down carries so far already today. Cards offense still rolling. They're down to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Things have worked all day for this Mayville Cardinals offense, other than the pass. They threw one pass and it was intercepted. Middlestat, he'll throw a pass, screen pass. Zitlow catches it on the outside, tries to make a hesitation move, gets wrapped up at the 18-yard line. Pickup of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
He says, yeah, watch. Now I've thrown 2 passes.
Now I feel like a bad person.
He's talking about me up in the booth. I got to show him.
That's a great shot by Jace right there on that camera. Got a whole play in the screen pass right in front of him. So 2nd and 5 from the 18-yard line. Cardinals threatening once again here at Ray Dunn Field. 2 receivers left. Screen pass again goes to Tanner Schneider. Gets a block on the outside. Stiff arms a man. Powering forward. Got the first down to the 10-yard line. And I think it's going to be 1st and goal because he's on the other side of that line, just about halfway into it. I think it'll be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Now we got a YouTube chatter. Coach Mack coming in. Lake Mills coach scouting Houston. Go Cards, he says.
Wow, look at that. Love to see a little.
I don't know if I agree with that, but
little playful banter.
21-0 lead for the Cards. Zitlow, the lone receiver on the right side. Promisberger comes in motion. He'll get the ball. Powers his way up the middle. There's a flag on the field. Gets inside the 5 down to the 1-yard line. I think we're going to see a holding penalty coming on the Cards.
Yeah, I would assume
it'll be 1st and goal from the 20.
I would assume this one's coming back. One of those offensive linemen getting their hands outside once again. We'll wait for the head official to make his official calling.
Oh, clipping again.
Wow. Twice now this game, and I haven't seen that call in a very long time.
And I think this was actually on the Marsh Falcons.
Oh.
Yes, it was. So it'll be half a distance to the goal. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5.
Something you don't see every day.
Defensive clipping. You definitely don't see that every day.
No.
Cards working quick. Ready to get rolling here, Middlestat. At the 5-yard line on 1st and goal. Handoff goes to Schneider, fouling his blockers. Powers his way through. Touchdown Cards. It's 27-0.
We knew what the Mayville Cardinals were going to do tonight. That was run the ball, and they have not strayed from their game plan. They've had their way with it, too. I mean, we haven't really seen much of an attempt from Houston tonight to stop that run.
Has not. I just don't think it's much of an attempt. Mayville is, Scott Huber, when I was talking to him, mentioned they own the offensive and defensive lines in that matchup against Cedar Grove, Belgium. They're owning it again tonight. Milsna on for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. It's 28-0. Cards rolling here at Ray Dunn. We'll be back after these messages on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperations with Jeff's Livestreams. You're listening to Mackay Ackerman, Justin Schwartzmiller, and Chase Ackerman on the portable.
Improvements LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Brewers are up 2-0.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn. Owen Milsna to kick things off from north to south this time. A line drive kick, a one hop off the hands of the returner, brought up, and he'll just slide down. I don't think that number 30, Hunter Jasinski, that my bad on that one. For anybody out there who's a Hunter Jeswinski fan, Jeswinski did not want any part of having that football.
He said, I'll take it up a couple yards, but as soon as those red jerseys started getting close, laid down, decided to protect himself, and I can't not credit him for that.
28-0 lead for the Cards. Back on offense is Houston. Cluck drops back to pass, looking around, sidearm throw, just a little bit short, trying to get to that one was, I believe that was number 3 on the reception, Quinn Jackal. I think that was that was number 3. He went right out of the game right away.
Didn't catch it and decided go right to the sideline.
So 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Jackal in the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass again. Rolls to the far side of the field. Throws it downfield. It's a good one in and out of the hands of his receiver. It was a great throw. Just couldn't hold on was Reed Vorlop.
Yeah, definitely the best throw we've seen from A.J. Cluck today. He hasn't had much time in the pocket, just like Wade Barrett before. Barrett Meyer before him. He's had to roll out and makes that throw on the run. It was a dime right in the breadbasket. Receiver just couldn't come down with it.
Too much football. We had Wade Vetter last night in that quarterback as well for the Phillips Loggers as they took on Oakfield.
I learned 3 new teams this morning during volleyball, and now you put me with 2 new ones tonight. Names are not my strong suit, and you're really challenging me.
Schwartz in the backfield with Cluck, along with Caleb Hodgson. Cluck gets the snap, hands it off to Schwartz. Grinds his way forward to about the 30, gets pushed back by a host of Cards again. Leave it in there originally on that tackle. You got to see him come out of the pile. Was Bronecki actually in there. Bronecki was in there alongside number 68, Jerry Bromley. There's a flag on the play. And moving forward, I think we had an offsides. Did you see the call?
I did not.
Ah, we missed it.
That sounds about right for us.
That sounds about right for us.
Nonetheless, 3rd and short here for Houston.
Short for Houston. Had to be offsides if they let the play fly.
I would assume so.
And Houston going to burn a timeout here, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's Livestreams after these messages.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Co-oil.
Welcome back here to Ray Dunn, and the 5 yards that Houston got from Mayville offsides comes back with a false start.
They can give and they can take away, and that's the option of taking it away. It's about 3rd and 8 now for the Marsh Falcons. 3rd and 7.
7:51 to go in the half. 3rd and 7 from the 30-yard line. Cluck in the shotgun. Gets his snap. Hands it off. Hodgson powers his way around the outside. Drinkwine couldn't tackle him. Cuts back inside and wrapped up. Good overall pursuit from the Cards. In on the tackle was Weston Teeters.
Looks like he was tackled right around that line of scrimmage, so a gain of 0. And it's going to be 4th and 7 still for the Marsh Falcons, who looks like they're going to punt it away again.
I don't think they really have much of a choice. Too deep in their own territory once again. Promisberger back to receive. And again, I keep mentioning it, but you never know when he could break one. Just needs a couple of blocks. Borlaug back to punt, gets one away, and it's coming right to the Mayville sideline. It gets a decent roll to the 41. Mayville will have good field position once again to start this drive.
I don't know if they've had a drive yet today where it hasn't been good field positioning.
I think this is the deepest they've ever started in their own territory.
When that's the deepest, starting at the 41-yard line, I think you're doing okay.
They were at the 49 once, and I think the 47 another time. So you start in your own 41. You're on, yes, you're on the wrong side of midfield, but you're pretty close.
Yeah. They'll take the wrong side of midfield if that's what it means every time. 41-yard line for this Cardinals offense that has been nothing short of dominant so far. 28-0, they are up with 7 minutes still left in this first half.
We have a Devin Wendorf touchdown, I believe a Tanner Schneider touchdown, a Emerson Middlestat pick 6, and a Landon Baker touchdown that started off. Speaking of Landon Baker, he's got a hole at the middle. Powers his way inside of Marsh Falcons territory down to the 42, a gain of 19.
Just like that, he'll take his way on the other side of midfield back to Houston territory.
I know I always say, I try not to say Horicon, but.
Used to it my entire life, and then you change it up on me like that.
Co-ops happen, man.
Co-ops happen. I know.
So they'll have the ball at the 42. We talked about being as deep as they were in their own territory. Well, they flipped the field right away. Middlestat back under center. Handoff goes to Promisberger. It's a reverse to Schneider. He breaks the tackle. Stiff arms 1, stiff arms 2, down the sidelines, inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. What a run from Tanner Schneider.
Fantastic hard-nosed football right there from Schneider. They get a little reverse action in the backfield. Schneider's able to take it upfield, down the sideline, make a couple defenders look silly, stiff arm him to the ground, and continue to move those sticks here for the Cards.
2 stiff arms, a broken tackle immediately in the backfield. What a run from Tanner Schneider. The sophomore is having a good day so far. I don't think he's had a run for less than 10 yards other than his touchdown.
Stick around for our halftime show where we will bring you those stats.
Kevin Keller will get the pitch. He follows his blockers up the middle of the field, down to the 20. They're pushing forward, still going inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 18.5-yard line? 18.5-yard line? 19-yard line. We'll give the 19.
All right. That's what you decided on.
It'll be 2nd and 3, gain of 7 for Kevin Keller. And it has not, I think Mayville has had 1 negative play the entire game on a tackle for loss, and that was it. Everything's going forward. The legs are moving. They're pushing piles. And they're in the red zone once again. Middlestat goes up the middle to Baker. Baker follows his blocker, spins out of a tackle, gets inside the 14, down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11.
Yeah, and it's definitely been rushing by committee today. We've seen Baker, we've seen Promisberger, we've seen Keller, Schneider, just a ton of different looks that this Mayville Cardinals team has brought out in that backfield, and it's continuing to work for them.
or again, we talk about it, owning the defensive line of scrimmage and the offensive line of scrimmage. The Cards have done that so far in the first half.
Yeah, their offensive linemen have looked very sharp out there. Not to take away from their defensive linemen, who've made a lot of pressure on that offense of Houston.
4.5 to go. Dropping back the pass. Middlestat finds his receiver Schneider. Breaks one tackle. Inside the 5. Spins his way down to a 3-yard line. Be 2nd and 3 or 2nd and 4 from... be 2nd and 3 from the 4-yard line.
And just like that, Mayville has just as many completed passes this week in the first half as they did all of last week. So
4:23 to go in this half. Cards are threatening deep in Marsh Falcons territory once again. Nice shot down the line from Jace. Handoff goes. Promisberger powers his way forward. Touchdown Cardinals. It's 34-0.
34-0. 5 rushing touchdowns on the ground for the Cardinals so far. We're not even out of the first half yet, Justin.
Unbelievable. The Cards are owning the line of scrimmage so far today.
Owning the line of scrimmage, we'll talk about it all game, but when you're putting up numbers like this on the ground, how could you not?
Milsna trying to make it a perfect 5 for 5 on extra points. Good snap, good hold, and he drills it. It's 35-0 here at Ray Dunn. Mayville is putting it to the Houston Marsh Falcons, and we will step aside here on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller, Mackay Ackerman, and Jace Ackerman down in the portable. Nice shot of that crowd in the Mayville Cardinals student section. Overall, this town really loves this school. They will show out every single time. We'll be back after this.
Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn. Milsna to kick it off, a line drive. It'll be picked up. Powering forward once again on a return and running over a man, getting inside the 35, outside the 36. Good return from Brendan Steinke. He's had a couple nice returns, fouls his blockers well, and powers over another man. But once again, at about the 35-36, where Houston started a couple times tonight, has not been able to get anything rolling.
Yeah, it's definitely familiar territory for the Marsh Falcons. I feel like they've started around that 35-yard line every single time tonight, and just nothing get going. They've had a couple of first downs now. They've got that ticked off their list, but they're still looking to get in the end zone here.
4:05 to go in a half. A.J. Cluck still in a quarterback, and I think Barrett Meyer is done for the day. I see he's got his pads off now for sure. Hopefully he is all right. Just a precautionary thing. Dropping back to pass. Cluck looks downfield, got a receiver. Middlestat there, tips it away. Nice play by Emerson Middlestat.
He's been doing it on the offensive side and defensive side tonight. He had that huge pick 6 earlier, and now another pass deflection here with 3:33 left to play in this first half.
You know, I mentioned that we are officially in a running clock time as Mayville leads 35-0. Even with an incomplete pass, the clock runs. Just in case somebody thought the clock operator wasn't doing his job.
I know one of you were thinking it out there. It's okay.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure people know that he's doing it right. Handoff goes on the inside and met immediately in the backfield by Bronecki, as well as some other Cardinals stagger in there on the tackle as well.
Another tackle for loss for this Cardinals defense. Pushes the Marsh Falcons back 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and very long. Risk of going 3 and out again and having to punt.
Clock ticks, 2:50 to go in a half. Cluck gets his call in. You can see the Marsh Falcons move so fast, I don't think they've huddled once today.
No, they've definitely been a very hurry-up offense, and you really saw that when Barrett Meyer was still in there. It's kind of slowed down now a little bit with A.J. Cluck, but still moving at a very fast tempo.
Cluck in the shotgun with 2 running backs, 2 receivers to his right, 1 receiver to his left. In motion goes Christian Schwartz. Quarterback draw up the middle, and he's met right there and gains about 2. But in on the stop for the Cards was number 25, Paxton Decker.
Good stop by Decker. A gain of 3 for A.J. Cluck, but it's still 4th and 9 for the Marsh Falcons. We'll see if they decide to go for it. What's it going to hurt? You're down by 35 with less than 2 left to play in the first half. You have a running clock right now.
And if anything, it just kills some more time, giving the Cards not less of a chance to score.
And they will go for it. A.J. Cluck back out there with 2 backs in the backfield. 2 receivers line up to his right, 1 to his left.
As we've seen pretty much all day, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, and 2 backs in the backfield. Cluck lifts his knee, and a false start coming on the running back, Caleb Hodgson.
He knew it as soon as he did it, and you kind of saw the hand go up like, yep, that one's on me. We'll move him back 5 more yards, and now it'll be a 4th and 14.
1:20 to go, clock still ticking. And anyway, for more or less, this is going to give Mayville less of a chance to have the ball before the half, even though they get the ball at the half. Cluck with Hodgson and Schwartz in the backfield. Reddian takes his snap. He'll hand it off to Hodgson, and he's met immediately by 2 Cards. In on the tackle was number 66, Michelle Rower, and number 55, Jake Gurley.
Turnover on downs there. The Cards come back out on offense, and another fantastic starting field position for them. 50 seconds and counting on that scoreboard until we get to halftime.
So Cards will get the ball with 40-ish seconds to go. They'll have to run probably 1 play to be able to get her to the half.
Not coming out in victory just to kneel it and get to half, though. They will run a play probably. Oh, they will. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll see what they do. I have no idea what they're doing.
Oh, they're
in motion. Keller gets the ball. Fouls his blockers. Met by 2 Marsh Falcons. Hodgson in on the tackle alongside number 66 for the Marsh Falcons, Elijah Williams. And not a great sight to see in the field here. We see Emerson Middlestat down, or actually, no, an offensive lineman. There's number 72, Colin Ehlers. Hopefully he is all right. And that'll do it for the first half. Cards lead 35-0. They've put it on the Marsh Falcons to start this half. Hopefully Colin Ehlers is all right. They're getting some help from his offensive lineman to go off the field. Nonetheless, here at Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports, we'll be back after these messages with some stats from halftime from Ray Dunn.
The Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
All-Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a roasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com. Safety is first and foremost on what we do every day.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams to Ray Dunn Field. Shout out to Mike Teeters for getting me these stats at halftime. So I'm in the Mayville's stat book, basically, so they email me right at halftime, and we'll give you a full rundown to start the game just at the 8:48 mark. So what was that, 2 minutes and 12 seconds into the game, Landon Baker scores a 3-yard touchdown. Millsna knocks through the extra point, which he is a perfect 5 for 5 on extra points today so far. Then Barrett Meyer threw a pick. It was a 37-yard touchdown for Emerson Middlestadt. Right after he threw a pick, 2 plays later, he picks one off and takes it to the house for 6. That was at the 4:14 mark, and then 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Devin Wendorf rushed one in from 2 yards out. At the 8:15 mark of the second quarter, Tanner Schneider rushed one in from 5 yards, and Joe Promisberger to finish off the half with 4:18 to go, rushed one in from 40 yards. Pretty consistent there, Mackay. 5 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards. Just the big home run play on the pick 6, but everything else, Mayville's been slowly inching their way down the field, doing exactly what Scott Hilbert wanted to do.
Yeah, consistency is key. You only need a couple of yards at a time. Think about it, 3.3 yards every time, and it's a first down, and that's if you're not going for it on 4th down. So we've seen what the Cardinals wanted to do tonight, ground and pound. They've gotten a lot of just healthy runs, 5 yards, you talk about it. You will take that every single time from your team. The offensive linemen have looked really stellar tonight. We had an injury there at the end of the first half. Hope he's okay and can come back out strong. But right now you're up 35. It'll be a running clock for the rest of this game unless they can bring it back within 34 technically for Houston. But he might just sit out the rest of the game, hopefully heal his injury, just like Barrett Meyer is doing on the other side of this team.
Hopefully that Colin Ehlers and Barrett Meyer are okay. Rushing stats from the Cards so far: 8 carries, 65 yards for Landon Baker and a touchdown. 4 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown from Tanner Schneider. 6 carries, 27 yards from Joe Promisberger and a touchdown. Keller's got 2 carries for 10 yards, and Wendorf's got a 2-yard touchdown run. Middlestadt 3 for 4 with an interception and 21 yards passing so far. And for Houston, Barrett Meyer, before he got hurt, had 5 carries for 15 yards. Christian Schwartz has 4 carries for 15 yards, 1 carry for 3 yards from A.J. Cluck. Jay Graven's got a carry for -6 yards, and 6 carries for no yards from Caleb Hodgson. We've seen him get the ball a lot, but he doesn't seem to go a lot of ways because Mayville is owning the defensive and offensive line today.
Yeah, he's definitely had the ball quite a bit in that backfield, but some confusion, some miscues, and definitely just the defensive line creating havoc there for Mayville. has caused a lot of tackles for loss and a lot of lost yardage for the Houston team. If they want to come back into this one, stop that running clock, and maybe have a chance, they've got to crisp it up on the line, both offensively and defensively, and got to get that run game going, Justin.
Speaking of tackles for loss, Mayville has 7 of them so far today for a total loss of 21 yards. Tate Drinkwine leads the way with 2 tackles alongside Weston Teeters, Kevin Keller with a tackle, Joe Promisberger with the tackle, and Paxton Decker with the tackle as well. Sager not credited with 1, but I know he's got a couple in there, maybe a couple half of tackles, assists as well. Mayville forced the 1 fumble. It was just fumbled on a snap. Interception from Emerson Middlestat as well. And 1 sack on the day from Weston Teeters. Mackay, you talk about like this Cardinals team, they're doing everything the way they want to do it. They're a ground and pound football. They're taking time off the clock. They're wearing Houston down very quickly.
Yeah, it's exactly what we talked about before games. They want to ground and pound. They want to keep it on the ground. And, of course, we talked about it, how they wanted these long, methodical drives with a lot of plays and chewing a lot of clock. Well, you're going to see a lot of that here in the second half, especially with the running clock. I mean, 5 yards at a crack, 3, 4, 5 yards at a crack. You're going to see a lot of plays, and with that clock continuing to tick down, this game could be finished real quickly here in Mayville.
Once again, here at Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Hop into that YouTube chat. Let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is, whether you're a Cards fan, whether you're a Houston fan, or just a fan of general and high school football in Wisconsin. Hop into that YouTube chat. Let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is, or what else you got going on. We will step aside from Ray Dunn. We'll be back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams.
Great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346 Tire. Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
Make your next fundraiser fantastic with a Leroy Meats Brat Fry in Fox Lake or Horicon. It's the tastiest way to raise funds for your local nonprofit group. Stop in or call to sign up today. While you're there, check out Leroy Meats' freshest cuts of meat, award-winning sausages, an amazing sides, salads, cheese, heat and eat meals, and much more. Leroy Meats, your old-fashioned meat market in Horicon, Ripon, and Fox Lake. Find this week's lunch menu, coupons, and sale items at LeroyMeats.com.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're
Welcome back to Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams at Ray Dunn. Going to give you a little bit of local scores we got going on. 20-13, I believe, at the half is Waupun and New Holstein. New Holstein leading that one. 3-3 deadlock. Marquette at Fond du Lac. Nick Rush over on the call on that one on Radio Plus. Ootsburg, Lamira. Lamira putting it to Ootsburg right now. It's 28-0 at the half. Oconto Falls and Springs. Springs putting it to Oconto Falls, 28-8 at the half. And that's what we got so far tonight on Radio Plus and on Jeff's live streams as well. Mackay, I mean, you can't say much for this Mayville Cardinals team. They've done exactly what we expected them to do. Ground the ball and just put a hurting on in the offensive and defensive lines. A pretty clean game from both teams. Not a ton of penalties so far.
Not a ton of penalties, but some weird ones. A couple different calls we haven't seen in a long time, but nonetheless, it has been pretty clean. A couple of holding calls here and there for both teams, but I don't think we can stress how important this line has been both offensively and defensively for the Cardinals. They are the game changer in this game right now because offensively, you're not getting 4 touchdowns on the ground, right, without your offensive line. They're continuing to pound it down the throats, even when Houston knows what's coming. So it's a pretty hard thing to do. It's a challenge, definitely. So the offensive line has stepped up in that, right? And then, of course, defensively, they've pounded those offensive linemen for the Houston Marsh Falcons all night, continuing to create disruptance in the backfield. And, man, I'm just so impressed with these linemen tonight.
All right, about 40 seconds left on the clock. We will step aside from Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller, Mackay Ackerman, and Chase Ackerman on the portable.
a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Skyline Home Improvements, LLC is a proud sponsor in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements, LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
right, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to pinobuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Mackay Ackerman and Jace Ackerman down in the portable Horicon to kick things off to start. A little squibber on Sider off the hands and held on to right there by number 55 of the Cards. Jake Gurley falls on top. And once again, the Cards start with great field position at their own 47-yard line.
Good hands by Gurley down there. Little squib kick. Wasn't sure if they were going to try it or not, but they indeed did. Gurley was ready for it, able to cover it up and fall down onto the field. And like you said, I don't know if the Mayville Cardinals have had a bad starting position all night long.
Not at all. So 3 seconds into the second half. Clock will run. It's 35-0. Middlestat comes back out, and along with the full starting offense for the Cards, you'd expect to see maybe 1 or 2 drives of these guys. Landon Baker gets a pitch on the outside, cuts back at the middle, spins around one tackle, breaks another one, falls forward for a hard-fought 6. 5. Hard-fought 5.
Hard-fought 5. He just continued to go. A couple of spin moves. He's pushing guys off of him and keeping those feet moving. Any offensive coordinator watching his running back do that would be proud.
Hodson in on the tackle for the Marsh Falcons. Said his name a lot today. He's done a great job for this Marsh Falcons team, but it's been just a rush by committee from the Cards today. 2 guys in motion, flags come down. It'll be an illegal motion as Promisberger powers forward inside the 30-yard line. This one's going to come back. It'll be 2nd and 10.
I was going to say there was a lot going on down in the backfield back there. 2 guys moving at once. You can't have that, and they will bring them back.
Illegal shift. As we said, there hasn't been a ton of penalties, and right away we get a flag, just one play in.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, and if only Jeff was listening to know that the announcer's jinx is a real thing. So, nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Next time, you guys should all go to the Lamira broadcast right now and just type in the comment section, announcer's jinx is real, and then come back.
Yeah, just come back so you can see that, just so he can freak out at us, because he's probably like, these guys are the ones who told him. Middlestat drops back the pass, steps up in the pocket. He's going to run for it. Comes around the outside. He's got a lane for the first down and more. Gets up a block, powers inside the 40, down to about the 30 at the 32-yard line. A big run from Emerson Middlestat.
Middlestat seemed to be doing it all on tonight so far on the defense. Has that pick 6 offense, a couple of pass completions, and now obviously running the ball. Moving the sticks here for the Cardinals. They continue to pound it on the ground, and just under 10 left to play here in this 3rd quarter.
Cards just about in the red zone once again, where they've been for the majority of the night.
35-0. 1st and 10, just outside that 30-yard line.
Landon Baker in the backfield with Tanner Schneider. Zitlow split out right. Kevin Keller will get the handoff. He'll jump one guy, power up the middle, pick up the first down to the 20-yard line. 12-yard gain from Kevin Keller just on the outside of the red zone on the Cardinals. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20.
Ooh, talk about knocking on that door, maybe 20 and a half.
I said, they're not in the red zone yet.
No.
They're just right on the edge of it.
Right on the edge is an understatement. I don't know if that ball could get closer to the red zone, but nonetheless, 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals, looking to pick it up.
3 carries for 20 yards from Kevin Keller. Mayville will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams after this.
For a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive price.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus. Powering up the middle, Emerson Middlestat, a 20-yard touchdown coming from Emerson Middlestat. He's got a 37-yard pick six. He's got a 20-yard rushing touchdown. It's 41-0 Mayville.
Usually a pretty good night if you're scoring both offensively and defensively. Emerson Middlestat can say that as he's got that pick six and now running it into the end zone, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Mayville Cardinals continue to tack some more points onto their already growing lead.
Unbelievable game from the Cards. Mills trying to make it a perfect 6 for 6 on extra points so far. Good snap, a high snap, a good hold. Mills knocks it through. He's 6 for 6. It's 42-0 Cards with 8.5 to go. We'll step aside here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. We'll be back after this.
And reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We at The Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience The Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome to Hookstra's.
Welcome back here to Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Mills to kick it off. Received on that left side by Steinke. He'll pick it up and power up the middle. Brought down by a host of Cards. In there on the tackle originally was Paxton Decker. Gets about to the 27-yard line. I think that's the second tackle of the day for Paxton Decker. See some new faces coming in on defense for the Cards. I see a number 62 rolling his way in there. That is Dassel Rower. Paxton Decker back out on there on defense as well. Low with Corbin Arndt as well. Dropping back to passes. AJ, I can remember his last name now. Cluck. And he completes it on the near sideline of the Marsh Falcons. Actually, they say did not catch it.
Oh, okay.
Must have had some feet out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Saw an awesome toe tap by Bo Bile last night in the Oakfield game.
Yeah,
I know you got that on the portable. It was an awesome shot.
I should win an Emmy for that one. He almost ran me over, too. And that would not have felt great. 6'7" Bo Bile on the outside would have hurt pretty badly with football pads on. Cluck back in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. 2 running backs in the backfield. 7:05 to go in a game. Or third quarter. Geez, game. I really think this thing must be moving fast. Handoff goes to Schwartz. He'll power his way through up the middle. Tripped up in the backfield. I think in on that tackle was Paxton Decker once again.
You know, the Marsh Falcons are not taking their time getting up to the line. They're really pushing the envelope in that right, but A.J. Cluck really taking his time in the backfield, waiting to call that snap to the last possible second.
And I think that's they want to run the clock as much as they can type of thing.
Right now, I don't blame them. Down 42-0. Have had a running clock since the end of the first half there. Just looking to get out of this one with a freshman quarterback having to play.
Trips left, one receiver right, one man in the backfield. Quick screen pass on the outside. Steinke is wrapped up by a host of cards. And at the bottom of the pile, originally in on that tackle, was Kevin Keller. And it's I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, and they will have to punt with 5:55 to go in the third.
Every time I look over that clock, it seems like a couple more minutes have been shed off.
It just keeps on ticking, is the way they say. Vorlob will punt for the Marsh Falcons. And Promisberger will be back to receive for the Cardinals. Nice night, nice crisp, I can't say fall yet, summer night here at Ray Dunn. Just about 60 degrees outside with a soft wind from the southeast. Vorlob lets away a nice high punt. And a fair catch from Promisberger at the 44-yard line. So the Cards will once again start with good field territory.
I feel like they've started between the 40 and 50-yard line the last like 4 drives in a row now.
And that will do it for the Cards offense. The starting offense at least, we'll see some other guys come in. I believe I see a number 11 coming in to do the quarterback, Cooper Rodman, and as well as number 10, Brady Zitlow. So I think Rodman will do the quarterbacking duties. I saw Paxton Decker go into that huddle as well. I think I saw number 5 as well. That would be August Giese. I did see August Giese go in there as well.
All right.
Schneider in his up back position. Zitlow split out to the left side. Handoff will go to Decker up the middle. He'll run forward, power his way for the first down inside of Marsh Falcons territory to the 41, a gain of 13. After coming in, Paxton Decker's had a pretty good job so far, and on defense and offense.
Yeah, continues to power that ball forward. Doesn't really matter who the Cardinals put in on offense right now. They're seeming to get the job done.
Isaiah Greger will check in for him in the backfield. Rodman under center. Takes the snap, hands it to Greger. Greger met immediately by 3 Marsh Falcons. First one in there was number 73. And I have my sheet flipped over. That doesn't help me. That's Aiden Sidrowski. Or, no, not Sidrowski. Sidorowitz. There we go. I got it now. Wow.
Those are 2 completely different names.
I know Sidorowitz is the name. I should know better than that. But Decker checks back in. Rodman in the backfield as the quarterback. He'll hand it off to Schneider. Schneider's got some blocks. He cuts it upfield. Breaks 1 tackle. Powers forward. Actually, that's not Schneider. That's number 8. I don't even have a number 8. That don't help me. Oof. That don't help me at all. Don't have a number 8 on my roster.
Well, good run, number 8. If you know who it is, leave it down in that YouTube comment section. PA announcer didn't have it either?
Nope. I don't think we got anything for that one.
Okay.
So,
challenges of high school football.
Hopefully he doesn't get the ball again. not to be mean. Coming around the outside, number 5 powering forward. That's August Giese. All the way down to the 5. Stumbles in. Touchdown Cards. August Giese with a 26-yard touchdown run. Cards lead 48-0.
I tell you, rushing by committee, no matter who you put in that offense, it's plug and play right now. Just give it up the middle. They'll make some moves and continue to power down that line. A 26-yard touchdown run. This lead keeps growing for the Cardinals.
Giese just got tripped up at about the 5, stumbles forward, uses his hand, and falls into the end zone. Great run from August Giese. I will say, pretty cool to see some of these kids. A lot of these kids I umpired out in Leroy. As many of you know, they play baseball in that Leroy Athletic Association. And it is very cool to see these kids getting in their high school football games as sophomores and contributing. Nonetheless, here at Ray Dunn. Cards lead 49-0 over the Marsh Falcons. We'll step aside. We'll be back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hoeksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hoeksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the...
Welcome back to Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's Livestreams. Maybe we're going to take a timeout.
Okay.
So we're going to take a timeout with him. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller, Mackay Ackerman, and Jace Ackerman down in the portable.
Town Lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn on Jeff's Livestreams and Radio Plus Video Sports. 49-0 for the Cards after that 26-yard touchdown run from August Giese. And Klutz will come back out at quarterback. Not that we will see anybody else at quarterback. Cluck will come back out at quarterback. Nonetheless, Cards are just putting a hurting on the Marsh Falcons now. Cluck rolls to his right. Looks downfield, sidearm throw, picked off. Oh, Rodeman had it in his hands, and he dropped it. That one will haunt him. Chance for Cooper Rodeman to get himself back on the stat sheet, and in and out of the hands. Gets a deflection, pass deflection.
Yeah, still a good defensive stat. I'm just sure he's kicking himself right now, thinking he wanted more, but can't be selfish players on this team right now. It's not about the individual stats. It's about winning 49-0 currently.
Cluck in the shotgun. Two receivers left, one running back right, and one receiver right. Handoff goes. Number 14 met immediately in the backfield. In on that tackle was Paxton Decker once again. J.R. Adkins lost a yard on that one. Decker with a tackle for loss. You know, Decker, he's probably a second stringer. He's got it in a fair amount of times, but he's done a fairly good job in terms of getting tackles so far.
Yeah, I feel like we've said his name quite a bit.
Full second string team in for the Cards right now. If I had lights on, I could read what it said, but it's kind of dark in here.
I had to turn my flashlight on before to look at the roster.
Cluck throws a screen pass, and he's met. Receiver was met immediately. Nobody going anywhere. In on the tackle on that one was Isaiah Greger. There's a loss of one. It's fourth down, Marsh Falcons.
Fourth down, Marsh Falcons. I'm sure they'll go for it here, and we're ticking just under 40 seconds left to play in this third quarter. A very quick one, but that's what happens when the clock is running for the entirety of the quarter. 4th and 14. For the Marsh Falcons, their offense led tonight by A.J. Cluck after Barrett Meyer went down with an injury. He was out back in the first quarter.
And hopefully Barrett Meyer is all right, as well as, let me make sure I got my name right here, Colin Ehlers. I see him sitting on the bench here. I think he tweaked his ankle a little bit, but hopefully he'll be okay for next week.
Not sure what's going on. I think we're just taking that clock down until somebody wants to call a timeout.
And nope, that's the end of the third quarter.
Oh, we had enough time for
Yep,
that. Okay.
49-0 lead for the Cards at Ray Dunn. We'll be back after this on Radio Plus Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
PT Tire and Service.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. Back to punt will be Reed Vorlob, and I don't see anybody returning, so they're just going to let him punt it.
Okay. I like the idea, actually.
Yep. Going for the block. That's what they're doing.
Wouldn't be the first time tonight.
Maybe they think he's faking it. Vorlob will let a punt away, a low line drive. It'll get a Houston roll inside the 40 at the 37, the worst field position for the Cardinals today.
The 37-yard line.
The 37-yard line is the worst field position they've had all day.
Yeah. Things have gone their way, including the field position game today, up by 49. 11.5 clicking on that clock back there. And the Mayville Cardinals will play the long game here. Just continue to run that ball and drain this clock down to 0.
Good shot of Cooper Rodeman getting the call from Coach Scott Hilbert, running out into the huddle. Did get a correction on the name of number 8. That is Dominic Schulke. Good thing we didn't have him on the roster, but we got him. Got his name in there, as well as I see Owen Milsna coming in at receiver now. Milsna a junior, but a very good kicker. Pitch goes to Schulke around the outside. Cuts it back up the middle of the field. Powers his way forward across the 50, inside the 47, at about the 46-yard line.
Glad we got a name for him now, because that's 2 very solid runs from Schulke.
It's a gain of 20.
Just like that, past midfield once again.
Gain of 20 or gain of 15? 15. 15. 15, right?
Yeah, 15.
15, yeah.
Well, 16, depending on how you call it.
Yeah, whatever you call it.
Yeah, something like that.
Rodeman in that quarterback, pitches it back to Isaiah Greger. Greger's got a hold down the sideline. All the way inside the 30, knocked out of bounds at about the 30, 31. Greger with a good run for a first down, and that is a gain of 16.
Back-to-back 16s. This offense continues to move. Pretty much the second stringers in for both teams here, but we'll continue to play it out, get both of these underclassmen some varsity reps.
And didn't matter whether it was both second string teams in. Mayville still owning the line of scrimmage.
That is for sure. That has not changed.
Goes up the middle to Decker. He breaks one tackle. Powers his way forward down to the 21. He will have just about enough for first down yardage. We'll see what they say. They're looking at it. Maybe we'll see the chain gang for the first time today.
Well,
nope. They're going to eyeballed it, and they'll say it's second and half an inch.
I don't know how you eyeball that call.
But it looks like it's second and half an inch.
The down marker is on the first down.
But if you look at the ball, it's second and half a yard because it's at about the 1 yard,
right.
about the 21 and a half. So we'll be generous and say that they eyeballed it correctly. Rodeman pitches to August Giese. He's got a couple blockers. He goes inside the 10. Pushed back outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. Another good run from Giese.
Forward progress will bring him up to the 11. And once again, this Mayville Cardinal is knocking on the door of the end zone.
And again, it's just a host of guys running the football. It does not matter who's running the ball. They just get 6, 7 yards at a crack every single time.
Yeah, this is the definition of a rushing team by committee. We've seen 10 different guys run the ball tonight, and they've all been successful in their own ways.
And here's another new guy, and he's going to get a touchdown here. In for the score is Royce Miller A 13-yard touchdown from Royce Miller, and the Cards lead 55-0.
They just continue to get it done here, putting a beat down on a Houston Marsh Falcons, and good thing it's not a long bus ride back because it would be, I'm sure it's still going to feel like an hour.
A 5-minute ride, it may feel like an hour. Milsna will come in. Oh, we got a new kicker. They're going to knock out Milsna. We'll see Avery Dubbert to come kick this one, and false start or offside. I think we had offsides here. I don't think it was a false start. I think it was offsides or encroachment, whatever you want to call.
Encroachment on that one. They'll move him a foot forward. Try to kick again. Milsna was 7 for 7 tonight on the PATs.
That's a night right there.
Yeah.
7 for 7 on
yeah.
PATs. So Dubbert will get his chance to kick one, and he'll knock it through. There's a flag for running into the kicker or roughing the kicker because he got knocked down at the end. But nonetheless, 56-0 Cards. We will step aside here at Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams.
And at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports. Mayville up 56-0 here at Ray Dunn. And everything coming up Cards tonight in this non-conference rivalry matchup. What do you think, Mackay?
I think 55-0, you know who won this game, and it's the Cardinals. They continue to pound it on the ground. 8 for 8 now with PATs on the night, split between two kickers. Obviously, Milsner having the bulk of that, but it's not taken away from the other guy, too. He made one himself, so.
August Giese kicks it off to Steinke. Steinke powers his way up the middle, got a lane around the outside. Wrapped up in a nice tackle, maybe a touchdown-saving tackle there by Dominic Schelke.
I think if you're Houston right now, obviously 56-0. Nothing went your way tonight. But you can end on a positive note, right? You can start to see some progress from your JV guys. And, hey, maybe put up a score on that scoreboard.
56-0 with 8:05 to go in the game. A.J. Cluck back in a quarterback, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. We got a tight end, kind of more 3 receivers to the right. Cluck in the shotgun will take the snap, a screen pass, they fake it. Looking downfield, throws it over the middle field, got a receiver. That's Vorlob. He's inside, all the way inside the Mayville 50, powering down the sidelines, got some blockers, wrapped up in the deep in the secondary, and that's the deepest that Marsh Falcons have made it into Mayville territory, all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Nice pass there from A.J. Cluck. He felt pressure pretty much immediately. He's able to step back up in the pocket, avoid the defenders, and obviously throw it to the middle of the field. He's got a guy there who, what was that, 30 yards after the catch?
J.R. Adkins actually on the reception. Short pass, and they completely flip the field. Handoff goes up the middle. J.R. Adkins gets it, and he's wrapped up by a host of Cards. And a host of Cards is exactly what you want to say. There's 5 guys in on that tackle. And I think getting there first was, that was number 14, Coven Casper, as well as Paxton Decker in there. So Brennan Schelke in there, or Dominic Schelke in there. A whole bunch of Cards in on that tackle. So it's 2nd and 12 after the loss of 2 from the 36-yard line. Cluck in the shotgun. Spins, looks, throws, hits his receiver, and he's wrapped up immediately by Paxton Decker for a loss of 4.
Paxton Decker quietly having himself a night. Obviously, second stringer's in now, so he's gotten a lot more action, but he was in earlier and still putting up some numbers.
So it'll be 3rd and 16 from the 40-yard line. When you thought that the Marsh Falcons had good field position, they flipped the field position. Mayville's defense gets 2 big tackles for losses. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver, or 2 receivers right. Running back in the backfield with Cluck. Cluck in the shotgun, drops back to pass, looking downfield. got a card chasing him, a couple cards chasing him. He's hammered as he throws, and they throw it out of bounds.
That is not
Hopefully
what
he is all right. It was a huge hit by number 23, Isaiah Greger.
Not what you want, but kudos to A.J. Cluck. He gets up after a moment. He's obviously going to go to the sideline, I think, to be checked out, but
I know.
no.
I think they're going to go for it.
All right. Okay.
With 5:35 to go. We'll see what the call is. Maybe we'll see a punt.
Strong young man right there.
And we're going to go for it here. In the backfield with Cluck is number 17, Ashton Mookie, and number 14, J.R. Adkins. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Mookie. He goes around the outside. Greger in there, and he's wrapped up by the legs of Greger. And coming to help finish was Paxton Decker. First down, Cards at their own 35. Stop them on 4th and a country mile.
Just under 5 minutes left to play now in the game, 56-0. Mayville Cardinals looking to end a beatdown of what has been this Houston Marsh Falcons team.
It's been a fun one to watch if you're a Cardinals fan. For the majority of this second half, this second string offense has been in. I think one drive we had from the first stringers. If I remember correctly, I think it was one drive.
Sounds right.
Dominic Schulke gets the ball after he comes in motion. Cuts back up the middle of the field. Just about the first down marker. Might be half a yard short. Looks like the chain gang's moving. It'll be a 10-yard run, and it's first down, Cards. Just continuing to ground and pound the football 10 yards at a crack.
I've been very impressed with the offensive line. I talked about that earlier, but now even with the second stringers, they're still continuing to win that battle at the line. They have not let up their foot off that gas pedal, just pushing it down the throats of the Marsh Falcons.
4 minutes to go, just inside of it. Handoff goes at the middle to Greger. He cuts to the outside. He's got a lane down to 40, inside the 30, inside the 25, down to the 20, all the way down to the 18-yard line. Big run from Isaiah Greger. They marked him way shorter at the 22, but I think he was pushed out at about the 18. But another big run from Isaiah Greger. He's had a couple of those already. 3:25 to go.
I feel like you could say that about 8 different players.
Yeah, I feel like the Cards might have 500 yards rushing tonight.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Handoff goes to Decker. He cuts back, powers his way forward. Got a lane to the end zone. Powers forward. Touchdown, Paxton Decker. Cards lead 62-0.
62-0, and Paxton Decker continues to contribute both offensively and defensively. Strolls his way into the end zone there, extends this lead for the Mayville Cardinals, and the beatdown continues.
The beatdown continues with 3:11 to go. Dubbert comes in to kick the extra point. And it's blocked, I believe. So the perfection on extra points for the Cards goes away. They lead 62-0 with 3:11 to go here at Ray Dunn Field. Can you believe this Cardinals offensive line and running backs by committee have been fantastic today? We'll be back after these messages on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. August Geezy to kick it off for the Cards. 62-0 after that big touchdown run from Paxton Decker from 22 yards. Short kick picked up at about the 21-yard line. Steinke powers up the middle. Brought down by the kicker, August Geezy. Kicker getting in on the tackle. We love it. Kickers are people too.
Kickers are people too. 8 for 9 tonight on the PATs. That's, 8 points that they wouldn't have. Sure, it's not like this game has been decided by that, but let's not take it away from them.
You know, we always try to scrounge about some interviews after this. I don't know who to talk to. You talk to the entire offensive line?
I don't know if we can interview 15 players. We'd be here all night.
Because it has just been Emerson Middlestead, obviously, with the pick six and that rushing touchdown would be one of the contenders. But Mayville just has just a committee of guys scoring touchdowns. All these sophomores that have came in have scored some touchdowns and rushing touchdowns. They don't have a passing touchdown tonight, and I think they've thrown the ball 4 times. Little shovel pass goes to the receiver, Mookie, and he's wrapped up in the backfield by Isaiah Greger. A loss of 2.
It's a good question. I'm thinking about it, and I really don't know who the answer to that question is.
I have to get my stats so I can for surely do it. We're just under 2 minutes now, and the Marsh Falcons are just going to take as much time as they can to run this clock out. Mayville with a big non-con win again, and they're rolling going into conference play starting next week. Like rolling. You can see they're waiting for that back official to start moving his arm. 1:35 now to go. Cluck in the shotgun. Going to have a little quarterback draw. He'll run it up the middle. He's met by Paxton Decker, as well as number 14, Coven Casper. And you can hear the chants of, I believe that we will win coming in. You know that's high school sports season when you hear that. Because you don't hear it very often, but.
Problem is, I think it's coming from Houston.
It is coming from Houston. Okay. Never mind. I stand corrected.
I looked at the Mayville sideline, the Mayville student section, and they looked very confused. I'm like, wait a minute. Turn my head to the left, and Houston's got the chant going. Currently down 62.
Got Alan Oxford coming in and saying Paxton Decker playing in the game, but he's been fantastic. But he came in and crunched. He came in garbage time, and he's been great. In on the tackle there is Coven Casper, as well as Dominic Schelke wrapping up A.J. Cluck. And that should just about wrap it up. I think we may have to snap the ball one more time.
The way we've been doing it, I don't think so. I think that should be it. And there the teams go to their sidelines. A dominant win here from Mayville. The Cardinals take down the Houston Marsh Falcons 62-0. You want to cut to some ads? We'll be back with interviews?
Yes, we will. And we'll make sure that Jace stays right with that handshake line. Walk right on the field with them as they go out. But Mayville Cardinals win 62-0 here at Ray Dunn. We'll step aside. We'll be back with some interviews and some stats after these messages on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry, our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference of years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
Make your next fundraiser fantastic with a Leroy Meats Brat Fry in Fox Lake or Horicon. It's the tastiest way to raise funds for your local nonprofit group. Stop in or call to sign up today. While you're there, check out Leroy Meats' freshest cuts of meat, award-winning sausages, an amazing sides, salads, cheese, heat and eat meals, and much more. Leroy Meats, your old-fashioned meat market in Horicon, Ripon, and Fox Lake. Find this week's lunch menu, coupons, and sale items at LeroyMeats.com.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackInActionRehab.com.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back on the post-game show here on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams. Here with Coach Scott Hilbert. Scott, 403 yards on the ground tonight. We had talked about previously with the offensive line and defensive line wanting to own the line of scrimmage. Yeah. Did they do it tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Yep, we played our game. You know, that's what we had to come into. It's real unfortunate their quarterback got hurt. You know, it was nothing dirty. It was just happenstance of football, unfortunately, and you hate to see that in any game, but the bottom line is our boys came in, they executed really well on both sides of the ball. I can't think of anywhere where we were really disappointed with our effort tonight.
You had some young guys get their chances in that second half. What can you say about those sophomores? They looked great.
Yeah, they did. We got some slashers, man. These kids work hard. I mean, they're the kind of kids, they buy into the weight room. They're in shape, they're strong, and they're quick, and I'm really excited to see their development.
Middlestat, he throws an interception and then comes back and gets a pick six right away. I mean, it's a way to turn a momentum in a game.
Yeah, and that's the kind of kid he is. He doesn't get himself down too much. He actually kind of cracked a joke about I mean, that's why we don't throw. And I said, well, we're going to throw, and we need your confidence to throw. But he's a real tough kid, you know, and he's going to take those opportunities to come back. That's why he plays both sides of the ball.
Overall, just a rushing by committee tonight. A great job defensively. I mean, it helps when you have the ball at your opponent's side of the 50-yard line every single time, pretty much. I mean, I think the worst field position you guys had was a 35-yard line of your own.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, I don't know. That's just the kind of game we want to play. We just want to be able to grind the clock down and grind out the yards and try to keep the ball out of their hands. And just takes an incredible amount of effort and toughness and grit. And yeah, we're really proud of the kids.
You start conference play next week. Who do we got?
Yeah, we got WLA, you know, and we expect them to be pretty tough. And they started off the year with, you know, Racine St. Cat's. But the score of that game is no bearing on the kind of football team they are because, you know, we put them in the top 3 in our conference this year, given what they're returning. And so, yeah, it's all hands on deck this week for sure.
All right, congratulations, Scott, on a big win. Good luck next week.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.
We'll be back after these messages on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams.
Coal, Oil, and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal, Oil, and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal, Oil, and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal, Oil, and Propane.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
We are Hookshaw's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hookshaw's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
All-Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn on Radio Plus Video Sports. Local scores we got. The Ledgers lead Oconto Falls 28-14 with 5:50 to go in the game. Lamira up 35-0 in the fourth quarter with 1:04 to go. Actually, fourth quarter or third quarter? I can't see the quarter numbers. Got to zoom in a little bit so I can see it. Yep, fourth quarter, 50 seconds to go. Lamira's going to win that one. Fond du Lac in the fourth at 8:15 to go, up 17-3 over Marquette. Waupun down 27, or no, they just scored. It's 27-25 now. Waupun, New Holstein, and a barn burner we got going on Radio Plus as well. Nonetheless, Cards win this one 62-0. Big win over Houston. And Mackay, we talked about it all game. It was a ground and pound committee. And the offensive line and defensive line, as Coach Scott Hilber said, owned the line.
Yeah, I think you can mark this game down to not only the 19 running backs you had step in and get positive yardage tonight, but also those linemen. I'm a big boy myself. I played the line in high school, and, man, let me tell you, the trenches is not the funnest place to be sometimes, and those big boys proved it tonight. They were just ground and pound. They knew what their job was. They created huge holes for their running backs. And if I had to give out an MVP, I'd give it to all 5 of those starting linemen for the Mayville Cardinals tonight, both offensively and defensively, actually, because they put on a clinic, and it was quite an interesting game to watch. Obviously, 400 yards on the ground for the Cardinals is no small feat. That's awesome. Good for them. 62-0. I know they feel good about this non-conference win. Non-conference game, but let's be honest, it's a rivalry game. It feels great. A good way for them to go into WLA next week in conference play.
They will go to Winnebago Lutheran next week, so we will not have that game on our end of Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus Video Sports, so we'll have to kind of move our ways around that a little bit. Some point I'll know where we'll be at next week. That'll be a Sunday thing where we know where we are, but we're going to give you a full recap of the game at 8:48, so just a couple of minutes into the game. Landon Baker scored a 3-yard touchdown, and then Barrett Meyer threw a pick right after Emerson Middlestat did. Well, Emerson Middlestat picked it off and took it back to the house from 37 yards out. Cards would lead 14-0 after that. Wendorf with 11 seconds to go in the first rushed a 2-yard touchdown to make it 21-0. Milsna stays a perfect 3 for 3 on extra points at that point. Tanner Schneider rushed one in to start the second quarter from 5 yards at the 8:15 mark. Joe Promisberger at the 4:18 mark rushed one in. Milsna went to a perfect 5 for 5. It was 35-0 at the half. Middlestat broke one off for 20 yards to start the second half at the 8:31 mark to make it 42-0. Then August Giese rushed one in with 2:45 to go in the third from 26 out. Then Royce Miller had an 11-yard run to make it 56-0. Avery Dubbert made the extra point on that one. And then Paxton Decker from 22 yards out scored a touchdown, and the kick was blocked on the extra point. 403 rushing yards from the Cardinals today, and it was by committee. You had 9 rushes for Landon Baker for 72 yards and a touchdown. Paxton Decker with 4 carries, a touchdown, and 57 yards. Isaiah Greger with 3 carries and 49 yards. Tanner Schneider with 4 carries, 45, and a touchdown. Emerson Middlestat, 2 carries, 41, and a touchdown. Schulke came in and ran 3 for 40. August Giese went 2 for 37 and a touchdown. Promisberger, 6 for 27 and a touchdown. Quiet game from Joe Promisberger, considering all the touchdowns that were scored today. Kevin Keller with 3 for 22, 1 rush for 11 yards and a touchdown for Royce Miller, and 1 touchdown rush from 2 yards for Devin Wendorf. And that is how we stood where we stood. Mayville's quarterback, Emerson Middlestat, went 3 for 4 with an interception and 21 yards passing. Doesn't matter when you throw for 21 yards when you rush for 403, Mackay.
Yeah, you could say, oh, we know what's coming, Yeah, then stop it, because 403 yards on the ground, like I said, no small feat. Exactly what the Cardinals wanted to do today. They get their way both in the trenches with their running game and passing 3 for 4 with an interception. Who cares? 62 points put up on the Houston Marsh Falcons. They're going home. I'm sorry, not them. The Cardinals are going home happy tonight, looking to carry this momentum into next week.
So the Cards win this one 62-0. We're going to run a couple more ads. We'll come back and completely wrap things up from Ray Dunn after this on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live stream.
Pioneer Keg. Great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE. Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry, our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back to Ray Dunn here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Cards win 62-0. It was a committee that got the win for them defensively, offensively. The defense stood out on most parts because Houston couldn't get the ball past the 50-yard line until the second to last drive of the game. Mackay, why don't you wrap things up for us with a prayer?
Let's wrap things up here. Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for allowing us to broadcast another game. We had plenty today. We got the entire CWC tournament this morning and into this afternoon. And then we came right from there to cover some more football. Friday Night Lights down here in Mayville. And we are so gracious for it. We love being here. We love doing it. And we love to see all the reactions from the players, parents, coaches, all the fans around here. So thank you for allowing us to do that. Heavenly Father, we want to pray that there were no serious injuries today. We know we had a couple players from each team go off and sit on the sideline for the remainder of the game, but we want to pray that it's nothing serious. And if they do end up having to sit out, we want to pray that it's a speedy recovery. We also want to thank you for allowing all the fans to come out here tonight, get here safely, and hopefully all of them get home safely. Not a far drive for either team, but nonetheless, we want to make sure everybody gets home safely. And I think that's all. So, Heavenly Father, thank you. We pray. Amen.
So 62-0 final recap from Ray Dunn and Mayville. We will be back on air for some volleyball tomorrow on Radio Plus Video Sports in conjunction with Jeff's live streams as the CWC tournament treks on. 12 teams over there at CWC right now. So if you want to watch some volleyball, tune on in over to that. If not, we'll be back on air on Tuesday. I didn't really look at the schedule, what we had all going on, but Tuesday, I'm sure we'll have some more volleyball coming at you, as well as Thursday, and we'll have football on Friday underneath the lights, per usual. And for sure, I know we'll be at Lamira as they will take on Campbell Sport, and that's a big-time rivalry matchup to start the Flyweight Conference play, which is just going to get underway this week. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Mackay Ackerman, and Jace Ackerman from Ray Dunn and Mayville signing off. Thank you, and good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hookster's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.